We're now ready to begin our Border Cheviot show. Our judge today is Alex Wolf from Upper Sandusky, Ohio. Alex is the owner-operator of Wolf Brothers Livestock, where they raise natural colored and market lambs. He and his wife have 3 children, and all of them are very involved in the operation at home. Let's welcome Alex Wolf to your Border Cheviot show this afternoon. The class in the ring is yearling rams. Your next class will be senior ram lambs, and then we will select a senior champion and a reserve senior champion for the open show.
Two really nice Cheviot Rams out here. I think both of them are certainly acceptable in terms of their breed type. I like their ear sets, their masculinity about their heads. As we analyze the bucks, the one we're going to lead off with, a larger frame type of a sheep, one that's really true down his top. He handles with adequate thickness. One that when we set him into motion, it's just a little more athletic and better flexing off his rear too. We come to the bolder outline type of ram here in second. Love the rib shape and center body, so big down his top. Maybe carries a little more condition up through that front end than I'd prefer to see. The biggest thing, we set him into motion. He just doesn't have quite the flex, especially out of his rear hocks that we see in the class winner. But boy, I love the top shape and the overall mass in that sheep. Two nice rams. Congratulations.
Our next class is senior ram lambs. Placing on the yearling ram class, first place goes to entry number 34, Jay Mariacker, 2343, Josiah Mariacker, Lee, New Hampshire, that ram weighing 243. Second place to entry number 33, Small Fry Farm Continued, C69, Ann Chapdelaine, Brimfield, Massachusetts, that ram weighing 196.
single entry out here, but a super stylish type of sheep, one that is dead level down his spine. He handles with some extra length back in through that loin and hip area, one that balances up tremendously well. Just a nice kind of ram, certainly could have stood a lot more competition.
Now ready to show for Open Show Senior Champion and Reserve Senior Champion. Placing on the Senior Ram Lamb class, first place to entry 35, Triple J Acres 23080, Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. That ram weighing 193.
Out here for your senior champion ram, we have three nice individuals out here, certainly deserving in their own right. But today, for me, I think there's one that just kind of excels in terms of overall mass and build. The young man with the Cheviot, or the Ram Lamb, is going to be champion. We're going to follow up with the yearling buck for reserve. Congratulations.
Open Show Senior Champion Ram goes to entry number 35 out of the Senior Ram Lamb class, Triple J Acres 23080, Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. The reserve champion for the senior division to entry 34, first in the yearling ram class, Jay Mariacker 2343, Josiah Mariacker, Lee, New Hampshire. Now ready for intermediate ram lambs. The border Cheviot, or just Cheviot as we call them, is a breed that originated in the Cheviot Hills on the border between England and Scotland. They were imported into the United States in 1838. Cheviots have erect ears with a stylish and alert appearance. They are known for both their hardiness and spirit, with the latter perhaps being an understatement. Cheviots are actually considered as a long wool breed. Cheviot wool has a distinct helical crimp, which gives it resilience, so that Cheviot wool is often used in a blending with other yarns to give that finished product a special resilience and durability.
class that comes together rather handily for me. We're going to start the one we're going to start with, just offers me more in terms of overall mass and power. Big top in his sheep, big center body, one that moves around the ring free and easy enough. Maybe if we're to criticize him a little bit, he does want to get a little looser on in terms of his hocks for me today, but certainly holds himself together good enough. When we analyze him in terms of his breed type, I think he's got the better head out here in this class, and that kind of excels him for me. We come to a growthy ram here in second, one with some added extension and length of body. With that, one that's just a little plainer about that head compared to our counterpart we're going to start with. Then come to the ram here in three, really a deep body type of sheep, one that I like the rib shape and the added muscle, one that if I were to change him, I need to change him on his head to be able to move him higher. Same story here in four. He's just getting a little too light, a little too plain and long in that muzzle for me to go ahead and use any higher today, but I think a nice class of rams. Congratulations.
Next class will be Junior Ram Lambs. Placing on the intermediate Ram Lamb class, first place goes to entry 36, Oberholzer, 2442, Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. That ram weighing 172. Second in the open, second in the junior show to entry 37, Oberholzer, 2444. Also Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. That ram weighing 153. Third place goes to entry number 40, Josiah Mariacker, Lee, New Hampshire. And fourth place also to Josiah Mariacker of Lee, New Hampshire, with entry number 39.
a nice trio of rams out here. The one we're going to start with, one that I just find more pleasing in terms of his breed character today. He's really good down his top in terms of levelness, round in his center body, really a lot of shape and dimension in this buck, and he's really solid at the ground as well. And then you analyze in terms of breed type, again, just one that kind of excels in that aspect. We've got a really tall, shouldered, upstanding type of a sheep here in second. One that I like for that added length of body and that extra stretch. One we put our hands on him, really big down his top, and again, balance is great. I'd like to change him about his head and his hair coat as we view him across that muzzle to be able to go ahead and start with him. Coming to the ram here in 3. Again, a really nice kind of ram in his build and makeup. One that's just greener today. We put our hands on him, just not as much sheep there to be able to go ahead and run him any higher today, but a nice trio of rams. Congratulations.
Our next class is pair of ram lambs. Placing on the Cheviot Junior Ram Lamb class, first place and open first in the junior show, to entry 42, Gargis 172. Wade Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. That ram weighing 114. Second place to entry 41, Gargis 168. Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. That ram weighing 119. And third place to 43, Ann Chapdelaine, Brimfield, Massachusetts. That ram weighing 96. Placing on the pair of ram lambs, first place goes to Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. Second to Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. Third place to Josiah Mariacher, Lee, New Hampshire. Now ready to show for open show junior champion and reserve junior champion ram.
Out here for your junior champion. Four really nice kind of rams in their own right. Really complete type of rams that have some meat and muscle. Today, I think there's one that comes out here, and he just kind of follows what my senior champion was built like. The young man down here, he's going to have your overall champion today, or junior champion. We're going to follow up with the intermediate ram for reserve. Congratulations.
Our junior champion for the open show goes to entry number 42 from the junior ram lamb class, Gargis 172, Wade Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. The reserve junior champion to entry 36 out of the intermediate ram lamb class, Oberholzer 2442, Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. Now ready to show for overall grand champion ram.
A really nice group of rams again out here for your Cheviot champion, and taking nothing away from the reserves in their respective divisions. I think we have two nice champions in the senior and junior, and it kind of depends which way you're going to go today. I think the one that just fits the bill a notch nicer in my estimation is the young man's senior ram. He's going to be champion. We're going to follow up with the young man's reserve or junior champion for reserve.
Our overall grand champion ram is entry number 35. 35 was our senior champion out of the senior ram lamb class, Triple J Acres 23080, Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. The reserve grand champion was our junior champion, entry number 42, coming out of the junior ram lamb class, Gargis 172, Wade Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. And if we could have we need entry number 36 to come back out. 36 of Oberholzer 2442 out here alongside entry number 42 from Wade Gargis. And our junior show champion is entry number 42, our junior ram lamb, which ended up being reserve grand champion ram in the open show. Gargis 172, Wade Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. The junior show reserve champion ram was entry number 36, Oberholzer 2442 out of the intermediate ram lamb class, Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. We are now ready for best headed ram. Mark and Joe Bernard of Richland, Minnesota offer an award for the best headed Cheviot ram. Our best-headed ram for the Cheviot show goes to entry number 33 out of the yearling ram class, Small Fry Farm Continued, C69, Ann Chapdelaine, Brimfield, Massachusetts. Now ready to go into our yearling ewe class. Yearling ewes to the ring, please. At the 1999 Cheviot show, that's 25 years ago, Kenny Urban was our judge. And I want to know the name of the exhibitor who had the reserve champion ewe at that show. We had two answers just right on top of each other, and it was Catherine Kuykendall. Well, since you answered that so quickly, let's see if you can do another one from 25 years ago. Who had the grand champion ram, the grand champion ewe, and first place exhibitor flock? And the answer to that question, the person with the champion ram, champion ewe, and first place exhibitor flock from Pennsylvania, John Eaton. So in 2004, 20 years ago, Bud Martin judged, who had the champion ram, the Champion ewe, and won the Exhibitor Flock, Breeder Flock, Gat of Sire, Premier Exhibitor, and Premier Breeder. This is impressive. At least the exhibitors are participating a little bit out here in the ring, a little more than some of the other breeds. But yes, it was low-key Cheviots or Kenny Moore.
A really nice class yearling ewes, and we find a class winner that comes to us rather handily. Just a big top, big rib type of a female, plenty extended up through the front end. One that's got some length from that 13th rib on back. Just a really nice place to start. We have a ewe coming in here in second. Definitely the taller shoulder type of a sheep in the class. One that might be a little larger outline than what I prefer. But with that being said, really good down her top. Handles with a bunch of thickness down that top as well, and still balances up well enough from the side. A nice kind of view to come in second. We come to a ewe here in three, really wide and powerful in terms of top shape, in terms of body and rib symmetry. One that for me, when we compare to the two standing directly ahead of her, just wants to shorten up ever so slightly in terms of her rear third of her skeleton to be able to go ahead and justify moving her up. We've got a really round-bodied ewe coming next. One that what you see is what you get. I really like these young ladies have done a nice job with a slick sheared type of ewe. One that just doesn't have that extra extension and length of body that we're seeing at the top end. Rounding out the class, it's got a little more cover than I'm comfortable with out here. But that being said, really level down that top, balances up well enough from the side, a nice kind of ewe. Congratulations, exhibitors, all the way down.
Next class is pair of yearling ewes. Placing on the yearling ewe class, first place goes to entry number 50, Gargis 158. Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland, that ewe weighing 215. Second place to entry number 54, R. Hunter 452. Robert Hunter, Pinkerington, Ohio, that ewe weighing 200. Third and first in the junior show to entry 52, Oberholzer 2306. Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania, that ewe weighing 178. Fourth place, second in the junior show to entry 48, Oberholzer 2223, Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. Fifth place to entry number 47, Megan and Isaac Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. Sixth to entry 55, Josiah Mariacker, Lee, New Hampshire. 7 to entry number 53, Josiah Mariacker. 8 and third in the junior show to entry 51, Carly Ann Stone, West Kingston, Rhode Island. Placing on the pair of yearling ewe class, first place goes to Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. Second place to Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. And third place to Josiah Mariacker, Lee, New Hampshire. Now ready for senior ewe lambs.
Two nice ewes out here and really similar in their makeup. The ewe we're starting with, just a little more in terms of top shape and rib all the way around, notch longer from that 13th rib on back, really stylish type of a female. The ewe here in second, really extended through the front end, one that's level enough down her spine and has plenty of thickness and rib shape, missing out on a little bit in terms of the overall length of body we're seeing in the class winner. Two nice ewes.
Next class is for Open Show Senior Champion and Reserve Senior Champion U. Placing on the Cheviot Senior ewe lamb class, first place goes to entry number 60, Triple J Acres 23077, Megan and Isaac Gargis, Parkton, Maryland, that ewe weighing 170. Second to 59, Triple J Acres 23073, also Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland, that ewe weighing 149.
We get out here for your senior champion ewe and really a lot of quality, and maybe we haven't had the biggest classes in terms of numbers, but boy, the quality at the top end is just awfully good. That being said, we come out here and four really nice ewes. Today for me, I think the one that just kind of fits the bill and the pattern of what I've been picking through and looking for is going to be the fall ewe lamb. She's going to be your champion today, and we're going to follow up with the yearling ewe for your reserve senior champion. Congratulations.
Open Show Senior Champion U goes to entry number 60, our Senior ewe lamb class winner, Triple J Acres 23077, Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. The Reserve Senior Champion to entry 50, our yearling ewe class winner, Gargis 158, Megan and Isaac Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. We're now ready for intermediate ewe lambs. Intermediate ewe lambs to the ring, please. Here's a trivia question from 2009, 15 years ago. Brian Moore of Illinois was the judge. What exhibitor had the Grand Champion Ram, Grand Champion ewe, won the exhibitor's flock and breeder's flock that year? The answer to that 15-year-old question from had the Grand Ram, Grand ewe, had the exhibitor's flock and the breeder's flock was Catherine Kuykendall. Let's try a different one where I'm not repeating that same answer. Who had the reserve Grand Champion Ram that year? That's it, just the reserve Grand Champion Ram, and it was a New Englander. Okay, as I said, the hint was a New Englander, and I had to give another hint. They're from New Hampshire. Yes, it was Caitlin Lewis. Do another one so it doesn't stretch your memory quite as far. This is 10 years ago. In 2014, Dan Speldy judged who had the reserve Grand Champion Ram, the best headed Ram, the Grand Champion ewe that year. Catherine got that one after a few guesses wrong, and it was Dusty Rinker.
Nice class of ewe lambs. We got one we're going to lead off with. Offers me more in terms of length of side. One that balances up really good. She's extended through that front end, really level down her top. And especially when we get back into that hip, you really appreciate how square and level she is. The ewe that follows her second, really stylish. I love this ewe when you get off to the side in terms of her silhouette. She's got some extension. She's got a sweep to that underline. She's big in terms of her center body. When we compare her to the class winner, she shortens up in terms of her loin for me today. She's not quite as square coming out of that hip. We come to the ewe here in 3, really big body type of a sheep, one you appreciate for that added dimension. Again, she wants to shorten up just a notch on me, maybe carrying a little more cover than I prefer to see out here in this class. Coming to the ewe here in 4, when you get off to the side of this one, you think she should run up a couple of notches, and I wouldn't argue with you a whole lot. Today for me, when we analyze her in terms of her breed character, I need to darken up her nose to be able to use her any higher. Coming to the next ewe out here, really long-sided type of a sheep with some mass and some body. One that's maybe not quite as true down that top as what we're seeing at the top end of this class. Really like the ear set on that ewe. And rounding out the class, another ewe lamb that's going good to this point. She's got a big top in her, round body. Just loses out on some of that overall show style out here to be able to move any higher today. Good class of sheep. Congratulations.
Our next class will be Junior Ewe Lambs. Junior Ewe Lambs will be your next class. Placing on the class of intermediate ewe lambs, first in the junior show, goes to entry number 61, Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania, that ewe weighing 137 pounds. Second place to entry 69, R. Hunter, 462, Robert Hunter, Pickerington, Ohio, that ewe weighing 122 pounds. Third place to entry 63, Megan and Isaac Gargis, Parkton, Maryland, that ewe weighing 128. Fourth place to 64, Megan and Isaac Gargis. Fifth place to entry 66, Josiah Mariacker, Lee, New Hampshire. And sixth place to 65, Josiah Mariacker. Again, we have in the ring, coming into the ring, Junior Ewe Lambs. Junior Ewe Lambs are entering the ring now. So here's the last trivia question for the Cheviots. In 2019, just 5 years ago, when Dale Davis judged, what exhibitor had the breeder's flock and premier breeder? First place breeder's flock and premier breeder.
Another nice class of ewe lambs. We're starting with one really complete type of a ewe lamb. She's level down her top, really nice in terms of her design and style. One that has some added base width, and you said her in emotion, stays really wide. I like that about her a great deal. We come to the ewe here in second. One that, again, you like the rib shape and the top shape this sheep has. She is really good in terms of her overall balance. Maybe shortens up a notch compared to my class winner when you start analyzing her in terms of her rear third. I'd like her to just go ahead and show off just a little bit more out here to be able to challenge for the first spot. We come to you here in three, and this ewe's wanting to struggle and pull back. I think she's better down her top than what she's appearing here on in person or on camera. One that balances really well. She's really good at the ground, just doesn't have quite that added extension that we're seeing in the two directly ahead. Come to you here in four, really big bodied type of a sheep. Love the rib and the top shape in this one. One that when we analyze her, she does want to run downhill ever so slightly compared to the one standing directly ahead of her, and that kind of gets her down here to the fourth spot. We've got some younger ewe lambs or more immature in their growth pattern down here at the bottom end, but really built good. I like them in terms of their skeleton. We just need to have more of them to be able to go ahead and move them higher today. Good group of sheep. Congratulations.
And the answer to that final question, the exhibitor who had the breeder's flock, they also were premier breeder that year, was Joan Lawrence of Pennsylvania. Now ready for pair of ewe lambs. Placing on the class of junior ewe lambs, first place in open first and junior show goes to entry 74, Gargis 170. Wade Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. That ewe weighing 110. Second place to 71, R. Hunter 464, Robert Hunter, Pickerington, Ohio. That ewe weighing 105. Third place to entry 72, Eaton, TJA, Triple J Acres, 24024. Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. That ewe weighing 103. Fourth, second in the junior show, entry 70, Oberholzer 2443, Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. 5 to entry 76, Ann Chapdelaine, Brimfield, Massachusetts. And 6 to entry 75, also Ann Chapdelaine. Now ready to show for Open Show, Junior Champion U and Reserve. Placing on the pair of ewe lambs, first place goes to Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. Second place to Robert Hunter, Pickerington, Ohio. Third to Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. 4, Josiah Mariacker, Lee, New Hampshire. And 5, Anne Marie Chapdelaine, Brimfield, Massachusetts.
Out here for your junior champion ewe, 4 nice ewes, and again, we had a lot of quality all the way down through the ewe lamb classes, so it's no surprise we get out here and all 4 of these really could compete on to other shows. That being said, we come out here and it comes down to the 2 class winners for me. I think both these really fit the type and kind that I'm looking for. I'm going to go out here and select your junior champion, reserve junior champion ewes. Congratulations.
Our Open Show Junior Champion U goes to entry number 61, Oberholzer, 2441, Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. The Reserve Junior Champion goes to entry 74 out of the Junior U Lamb class, Gargis, 170, Wade Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. Now ready to show for Open Show Grand and Reserve Grand Champion U.
really nice set of females all the way through in these shows. And again, we get out here. I think they're perfectly acceptable in terms of their breed character and their foundation. Just a lot of style in these females as well. It was a great show to sort through. Really pleased again with all the quality. That being said, I think there's one that kind of sets herself apart and wins this pretty handily for me. And then Reserve It does get a notch closer. I'll go out here and show you the way I like them. Congratulations.
Grand Champion U goes to entry number 60, our open show Senior Champion U, out of the Senior U Lamb class, Triple J Acres 23077, Isaac and Megan Garges, Parkton, Maryland. The Reserve Grand Champion U for the Cheviot show goes to entry 61, our Junior show, or Junior Champion U. Junior Champion U came out of the Intermediate U Lamb class, Oberholzer 2441, Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. We're now ready to select our Junior Show Champion and Reserve Champion U. Actually, our champion has already been selected for us with entry 61. So we do need to have the remaining first places in from our Yearling U class, entry 52, that's Oberholzer 2306. We need entry number 74 from Wade Garges, Garges 170 in the ring for Reserve Junior Show Champion. Reserve Junior Show Champion goes to entry number 74, our Open Show Reserve Junior Champion. First place in the Junior U Lamb class, Garges 170, Wade Garges, Parkton, Maryland. Now ready for Best Headed U. Best Headed U, please. Our best headed ewe goes to entry number 76 out of the Junior Ewe Lamb class, Small Fry Farm Continued, C74, Anne Marie Chapdelaine of Brimfield, Massachusetts. We are now ready to show Exhibitor's Flock, please. Exhibitor's Flock. Cheviot exhibitors, we do want to remind you, after we finish with the Get of Sire class, we will be selecting a Supreme Champion Border Cheviot. The award that Anne Marie Chapdelaine received for Best Headed Ewe was sponsored by Mark and Joe Bernard, Richland, Minnesota. Placing on the Exhibitors Flock class, first place goes to Isaac and Megan Garges, Parkton, Maryland. Second place to Allison Oberholzer, East Earl, Pennsylvania. And third place to Josiah Mariacher, Lee, New Hampshire. Now showing Breeders' Flock. Placing on the Breeders' Flock, first place to Josiah Mariacher, Lee, New Hampshire. Now ready for Get of Sire. placing on the Get of Sire class, first to Allison Oberholzer, East Earle, Pennsylvania. Second to Josiah Mariacker. Now ready to show for Supreme Champion Border Cheviot. Supreme Champion Border Cheviot's your next class. And the individual that wins this class will receive an award sponsored by Kuykendall Cheviots of Richland Center, Wisconsin. Supreme Champion Border Cheviot goes to our Champion Ram. The Champion Ram was entry number 35 out of the Senior Ram Lamb class, Triple J Acres 23080, Isaac and Megan Gargis, Parkton, Maryland. And our premier exhibitor and premier breeder, won by the same exhibitor, goes to Isaac and Megan Gargis of Parkton, Maryland. That does conclude our Border Cheviot show. Our judge has been Alex Wolf of Ohio.